You were designed for greatness. Every person here has within them the seeds of purpose, destiny, and the power to change their world. Yet, one of the greatest enemies of that destiny is not something external, it's not your background, your environment, or your resources. No, one of the most dangerous enemies of your potential lies within your own mind is that voice that says you can't, the voice that says it's too late, the voice that convinces you that failure is final, that dreams are for others, and that your past mistakes define you. Recognizing negative thoughts is the first step in overcoming them. Often we let these thoughts run on autopilot, allowing them to shape our beliefs, actions, and self-perception without even realizing it. To break free from this cycle, you must first become aware of the negative thoughts that creep in, whether they're subtle whispers of doubt or louder voices of criticism. Take time to notice when these thoughts appear. Are they triggered by certain situations, people, or emotions? Perhaps it's a feeling of insecurity around others' success, or a habit of fearing the worst when things don't go as planned. Whatever the case, begin to pay attention to how often negative thoughts show up and how they make you feel. This awareness alone can lessen their power, as you're no longer letting them control you unconsciously. Once you recognize these thoughts, confront them directly. Don't accept them as absolute truth. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or on fear? Is this an assumption or is there real evidence behind it? By examining each negative thought with a critical eye, you begin to separate fact from fiction and break the habit of automatically believing every self-critical thought that comes your way. Challenge these thoughts by rephrasing them in a way that empowers you. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," replace it with a statement like, "I'm growing and learning every day." This simple practice of confronting negative thoughts and reframing them is like training a muscle over time. It will become easier, and you'll find that the negative thoughts have less influence over your mindset and actions. Identifying and confronting negative thoughts requires honesty and patience. It's about taking responsibility for what you allow into your mind and choosing to filter out the thoughts that don't serve you. This process helps you reclaim control over your mental landscape and allows room for thoughts that support, encourage, and push you toward your fullest potential. When negative thoughts enter your mind, replacing them with positive affirmations can transform your mental state and gradually rewire your thinking patterns. Our minds are powerful, and they tend to believe what we repeatedly tell them. By consciously choosing to replace harmful self-talk with uplifting, empowering statements, we shift our focus from limitations to possibilities. The key is to make these affirmations both specific and meaningful to you. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I always mess things up," replace it with, "I am learning and improving every day." This reframing not only combats the original negative thought, but also instills a new belief that encourages growth and self-compassion. Affirmations that are personalized in this way resonate more deeply and help you build a stronger, more resilient mindset. Practice saying your affirmations consistently, especially in moments when you feel discouraged or doubtful. Repetition strengthens your new belief system. By regularly speaking words like, "I am capable," "I am worthy of success," or "I have valuable contributions to make," you reinforce a positive self-image that gradually overshadows the negative patterns. You don't have to believe these affirmations fully at first. With time and repetition, your brain will start accepting them as truth. It also helps to write down your affirmations or say them out loud. Putting them into words makes them feel more concrete and real. When you write or speak affirmations daily, especially in the morning or before a challenging task, it sets a powerful, positive tone for the day. This practice also primes your mind to react more positively to setbacks, as you've already set a foundation of positive self-belief. Affirmations are not just empty words, they are commitments to yourself. Each time you replace a negative thought with a positive affirmation, you're choosing to believe in your worth and potential rather than letting self-doubt hold you back. Over time, these affirmations become second nature, and the negative thoughts lose their influence. This practice, though simple, has a lasting impact on your confidence, motivation, and overall outlook. Challenging limiting beliefs is a powerful step toward realizing your true potential. These beliefs often originate from past experiences, cultural expectations, or the influence of others. They are those deeply rooted assumptions that suggest this is just how things are. or I'll never be able to do that over time, they become mental barriers that restrict our vision and convince us that certain goals are out of reach. To move forward, it's essential to confront and question these beliefs instead of accepting them as truth. Begin by identifying your limiting beliefs. They can be subtle, sometimes disguised as protective thoughts like, I shouldn't aim too high, I might fail, or people like me don't succeed in that field. Once you notice these beliefs, examine their origin. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Was it something I was told, or is it based on a past experience? Understanding the roots of these beliefs can help you see that they may not be factual or relevant to your life today. Next, question the validity of each belief. Ask yourself, is there actual evidence to support this? Often, limiting beliefs are based on isolated events or assumptions, not on concrete facts. For instance, one failure does not mean you'll fail every time, and someone else's negative opinion doesn't define your worth or capability. By separating assumptions from reality, you weaken the hold these beliefs have on you. Replace each limiting belief with an empowering truth that supports your goals. If you tend to think, I'm not skilled enough, counter it with, I can learn and improve. Or if you think, I'll never be successful, replace it with effort and persistence, success is possible for me. This reframing process allows you to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Taking small, intentional steps toward your goals is also essential for breaking limiting beliefs. When you act in ways that contradict your doubts, you build evidence that your limiting beliefs aren't valid. Each small achievement reinforces the truth that you are capable, slowly dismantling the old beliefs that held you back. Over time, as you accumulate these small victories, your confidence grows and your new, empowering beliefs become stronger than the old ones. Challenging limiting beliefs requires consistency and courage. It's not always easy to face thoughts that have been deeply ingrained, but every step you take toward challenging them strengthens your belief in yourself and your potential. By questioning, reframing, and acting against these limitations, you free yourself to pursue opportunities that once seemed out of reach. Focusing on growth instead of perfection is essential to building resilience and maintaining motivation. Perfectionism can be paralyzing, setting standards that are often impossible to meet and leading to a cycle of frustration and self-criticism. When you aim for perfection, even minor setbacks can feel like failures, creating doubt and discouraging progress. Embracing growth, however, allows you to see every step, challenge, and mistake as part of your journey toward improvement, rather than a judgment of your abilities. When you focus on growth, you shift your mindset from I must get this exactly right to I am learning and improving. With each attempt, this approach encourages you to take risks, try new things, and stretch beyond your comfort zone because your primary goal is to develop, not to appear flawless. Growth-oriented thinking creates a positive relationship with failure because it's seen as a learning opportunity rather than a personal flaw. Mistakes become stepping stones, each one providing valuable lessons that help you progress and refine your approach. This focus on growth also helps you set realistic, incremental goals rather than overwhelming, absolute standards. When you pursue growth, you break down your goals into manageable steps that you can tackle one by one. Each small accomplishment builds confidence as you see evidence of your progress rather than measuring yourself against an idealized version of success. You start to appreciate the journey itself, seeing how each stage of the process contributes to your development. Growth-oriented thinking promotes resilience because it's grounded in the belief that abilities can improve with effort and perseverance. This belief fuels persistence, making it easier to keep going in the face of challenges. When perfection is the goal, setbacks often feel insurmountable. But with growth as your focus, they become temporary obstacles to overcome. Instead of giving up after a stumble, you adapt, adjust, and move forward, knowing that growth is a continuous process. Adopting a growth mindset also allows you to celebrate progress rather than only focusing on the end result. This perspective is more rewarding and fulfilling because it recognizes each improvement, no matter how small. You start to acknowledge your efforts, patience, and commitment rather than expecting instant, flawless success. By doing so, you're kinder to yourself, reducing self-criticism and replacing it with self-compassion. Focusing on growth rather than perfection empowers you to pursue your goals with a positive and realistic attitude. It liberates you from the constraints of needing everything to be flawless and enables you to fully engage in the process of learning, evolving, and reaching your potential step by step. Visualizing positive outcomes is a powerful tool for building confidence and shaping your mindset towards success. When you take time to imagine your desired results in vivid detail, your brain begins to recognize these possibilities as achievable realities. This practice helps you mentally rehearse success, preparing you to face challenges with greater assurance and clarity. Visualization works by creating a mental picture of the goals you're working toward and placing yourself in that picture as if you've already achieved them. Picture yourself completing a challenging project, standing confidently in front of an audience, or reaching a major milestone. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings associated with your success. This depth of sensory detail strengthens your mind's connection to the goal, making it feel more real and within reach. Visualizing in this way also activates the same neural pathways as if you were physically performing the actions, reinforcing your brain's belief in your ability to succeed. This technique is especially helpful in overcoming self-doubt. Negative thinking often stems from fear of failure or uncertainty about your abilities, but visualizing a positive outcome creates an inner experience of success. By consistently reinforcing this positive mental image, you gradually quiet the negative thoughts that may have held you back. Each time you visualize yourself succeeding, you're training your mind to focus on what's possible instead of fixating on potential obstacles. Visualization also plays a role in motivation. When you can clearly see what you're working toward, you gain a sense of purpose and drive. You become more motivated to take steps toward your goals because you've already seen the reward in your mind. This mental rehearsal helps you anticipate challenges with confidence and see yourself successfully navigating them. Instead of fearing obstacles, you begin to view them as temporary steps along the path to your envisioned success. Practicing visualization regularly, whether in the morning, before a big task, or as a daily habit, strengthens your belief in your abilities. Start each session by relaxing and clearing your mind, then focus on the outcome you want. Imagine yourself fully in that moment, feeling the pride, joy, or satisfaction that comes with achieving your goal. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and soon you'll notice a shift in your outlook. Rather than worrying about what might go wrong, you'll begin to expect positive results, which fuels the resilience needed to face challenges head-on. Through visualization, you learn to align your thoughts and actions with your goals. This mental clarity allows you to set a positive tone for your efforts, creating an inner confidence that guides you even when difficulties arise. By visualizing positive outcomes, you empower yourself to act with purpose, reinforcing a mindset that seeks growth, embraces possibility, and stays focused on success. Practicing gratitude daily is a simple yet transformative habit that shifts your focus from what you may lack to all the good that already exists in your life. When you make a habit of noticing and appreciating the positive aspects of your day, your perspective naturally becomes more hopeful and resilient. This shift in focus helps reduce stress, boosts happiness, and brings a sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on external circumstances. Starting a gratitude practice can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. You might begin your day by acknowledging small blessings, a good night's sleep, a warm meal, or a kind interaction. As you do this regularly, you start to train your mind to seek out positive moments instead of dwelling on negatives. This daily ritual becomes a powerful tool for reframing challenges, allowing you to see the good even in difficult times. Writing down your gratitude takes the practice a step further. When you put your thoughts on paper, they become more real and tangible. Create a daily habit of writing down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for in a journal. These can be as significant as a supportive friend or as small as a beautiful sunrise. Over time, this journal becomes a record of positive memories, a source of encouragement, and a reminder of how much there is to appreciate. Revisiting these entries, especially during tough times, reinforces the habit of gratitude and lifts your spirits. Gratitude also has a powerful effect on your relationships. When you take time to express appreciation for others, whether it's for their support, kindness, or simply their presence in your life, you strengthen your bonds and build a positive atmosphere in your interactions. Telling a friend, family member, or colleague that you're grateful for them can brighten their day and deepen your connection. Gratitude encourages a mindset of abundance, where you focus not on what's missing, but on what's present and good. Additionally, gratitude is a way to foster resilience. When you encounter challenges, The practice of gratitude helps you remember that even amid difficulties, there is something positive to hold on to. It may be a lesson learned, the support of loved ones, or simply the strength you find within yourself to face the obstacle. This habit of finding something to appreciate, no matter the circumstances, equips you to handle setbacks with grace and optimism. True gratitude shifts the way you perceive the world. By actively looking for reasons to be thankful, you start to see possibilities and blessings around you that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. This perspective improves your overall well-being, helping you approach each day with greater enthusiasm, peace, and satisfaction. Practicing gratitude daily is a commitment to focusing on the good, making it a powerful foundation for a happier and more fulfilling life. Surrounding yourself with positivity is one of the most effective ways to protect your mindset and fuel your personal growth. The environment you immerse yourself in, whether it's the people you interact with, the media you consume, or the spaces you spend time in, greatly influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By intentionally placing yourself in environments that uplift and inspire, you create a fertile ground for positive thinking, creativity, and resilience to thrive. Start with the people you spend time with. The individuals around you play a significant role in shaping your mindset. If you surround yourself with people who are supportive, encouraging, and optimistic, their energy and attitudes will naturally influence you. Positive people help you see possibilities, remind you of your strengths, and push you toward growth. Conversely, being around those who are constantly negative or critical can drain your energy, breed doubt, and limit your potential. Make a conscious decision to invest time in relationships that are nurturing, constructive, and mutually empowering. Beyond relationships, be mindful of the media you consume. Whether it's the news, social media, books, or entertainment, what you expose yourself to has a profound impact on your mental and emotional state. Constant exposure to negativity, fear, or drama can lower your mood and heighten stress. Instead, choose media that inspires you, educates you, or helps you focus on personal development. Follow people or platforms that encourage positivity, growth, and gratitude. Read books that empower and challenge you, and consume content that uplifts your spirit. The more you fill your mind with positive influences, the easier it becomes to maintain a positive outlook in your daily life. Your physical environment also plays a crucial role in fostering a positive mindset. The spaces you inhabit, whether at home, at work, or in your community, can either support or hinder your well-being. Declutter your physical space, organize your surroundings, and fill your environment with items that bring you joy, inspiration, or peace. Surround yourself with things that reflect your goals and aspirations, such as motivational quotes, personal achievements, or visual reminders of your dreams. A well-curated environment can create a sense of calm, focus, and positivity, making it easier to stay motivated and productive. Additionally, engage in activities that boost your mental and emotional well-being. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to maintain a positive mindset. Participate in hobbies or pursuits that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's exercising, traveling, volunteering, or simply spending time in nature, make time for activities that nourish your soul and help you connect with the positive energy around you. Surrounding yourself with positivity isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about choosing to focus on what empowers and uplifts you. It's about actively seeking and creating environments that promote your growth, happiness, and success. By consciously curating the influences in your life, whether through people, media, or your surroundings, you're setting yourself up for greater resilience, happiness, and achievement. Positive environments fuel positive thinking, and when you nurture this cycle, you're better equipped to face life's challenges with optimism and strength. Turning setbacks into lessons is a mindset that transforms adversity into an opportunity for growth. Life is full of challenges, and setbacks are inevitable. However, how you respond to these challenges determines whether you emerge stronger or defeated. Instead of viewing a setback as a failure, see it as a valuable learning experience that provides you with insights, skills, and wisdom to improve and move forward. The first step in turning setbacks into lessons is to change your perspective. Often we experience setbacks with frustration or disappointment, focusing on what went wrong or how things didn't turn out as planned. However, when you shift your thinking to look for the lesson in every situation, you start to view challenges as part of the process of growth, not as barriers. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or what did I miss that can help me improve next time? By approaching setbacks as learning moments, you reframe the experience in a way that empowers you to keep going. Another key is to reflect on the setback with an open mind and a willingness to explore what went wrong without judgment. Instead of blaming yourself or external circumstances, look for constructive feedback in the situation. Did you lack certain skills or knowledge that could have helped you succeed? Did you make assumptions that turned out to be inaccurate? Reflection allows you to identify patterns, behaviors, or choices that contributed to the outcome, helping you avoid similar mistakes in the future. This process of honest evaluation encourages personal accountability and growth, as you take responsibility for what you can control and learn from the aspects you cannot. Turning setbacks into lessons also requires resilience and patience. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as expected, but embracing setbacks as opportunities to learn helps you develop mental toughness. Every challenge is a chance to build your ability to persevere, adapt, and adjust your approach. Resilience means not allowing setbacks to define you, but using them to fuel your determination and refine your strategies. With each lesson learned, you grow more capable of handling future obstacles with greater confidence and skill. Sometimes the lesson from a setback might not be immediately obvious, and that's okay. Trust the process of growth and give yourself the space to understand the bigger picture. The answers may come over time as you continue to reflect and apply what you've learned. In some cases, setbacks may reveal hidden strengths or qualities you didn't realize you had, such as patience, creativity, or resourcefulness. As you embrace these lessons, you begin to understand that setbacks are not the end of the journey, but rather part of the learning process that prepares you for greater success. One of the most powerful ways to turn setbacks into lessons is to share your experiences with others. When you talk about challenges and what you've learned from them, it not only helps you process the experience, but can also inspire others to view their own setbacks in a more positive light. Sharing your story fosters connection and encourages others to see challenges as part of the path to success, rather than as insurmountable obstacles. Ultimately, by turning setbacks into lessons, you reframe the narrative of your life. Rather than seeing yourself as someone who failed, you become someone who learns, adapts, and keeps moving forward. This shift in perspective builds your confidence, enriches your personal growth, and positions you to embrace future challenges with optimism and a willingness to learn. With each setback, you accumulate valuable lessons that propel you closer to your goals, making setbacks not just bearable but essential to your success. Guarding your mind against external negativity is essential for maintaining a positive and resilient mindset. The world around you is full of influences, news, social media, opinions from others, and environmental factors that can shape your thoughts and emotions. If you're not intentional about what you expose yourself to, these external sources can seep into your mind and distort your perspective, leading to stress, anxiety, or self-doubt. Protecting your mental space requires awareness, boundaries, and a proactive approach to filter out negativity. The first step is recognizing the sources of negativity around you. It could be negative people who constantly complain or criticize, toxic environments that drain your energy, or media that focuses on fear, conflict, and despair. The influence of these external factors can be subtle, and over time they can negatively impact your outlook without you even realizing it. By identifying where the negativity is coming from, you can take proactive steps to distance yourself from these sources or limit your exposure to them. Setting boundaries is an effective way to protect your mind from external negativity. This might mean distancing yourself from individuals or groups that consistently bring negative energy into your life. It's okay to set limits on conversations or social interactions that drain your emotional resources. If certain media outlets or social media accounts trigger stress or anxiety, consider unfollowing, muting, or reducing the amount of time you spend engaging with them. Guarding your mental space requires being protective of your time and attention, ensuring that what you focus on aligns with your goals, values, and well-being. Another powerful tool for safeguarding your mind is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment without judgment. This practice helps you recognize when external negativity begins to influence your state of mind. Whether it's a negative comment from someone or a distressing headline on the news, mindfulness allows you to acknowledge the negativity without letting it consume you. By becoming aware of your emotional responses, you can choose how to react instead of automatically absorbing the negativity around you. In addition to mindfulness, developing a positive internal dialogue helps create a mental shield against external negativity. If you encounter negative messages or criticism, having a strong sense of self-worth and belief in your abilities acts as a buffer. When you practice self-affirmation and speak positively to yourself, it's easier to block out external negativity because you already have a strong foundation of confidence. Cultivating a habit of positive self-talk helps you maintain a healthy perspective, even when the world around you seems overwhelming or discouraging. Another effective method is to intentionally seek out and surround yourself with positive influences. This could mean spending more time with people who encourage and inspire you, reading books or listening to podcasts that promote personal growth, or engaging in activities that uplift your spirit. When you focus on surrounding yourself with positivity, you create an environment that nurtures your well-being and helps counterbalance any external negativity you may encounter. Protecting your mind also involves nurturing your emotional health. Regular self-care practices such as exercise, meditation, and rest are vital for maintaining a strong mental state. When you take care of your body and mind, you're better equipped to handle external negativity with resilience. These practices help you manage stress, improve your mood, and keep your mind clear, making it easier to stay focused on what truly matters to you. Ultimately, guarding your mind against external negativity is an ongoing process that requires intention, awareness, and self-discipline. By recognizing sources of negativity, setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and surrounding yourself with positive influences, you can protect your mental space and preserve your emotional well-being. When you safeguard your mind, you empower yourself to stay focused on your goals, maintain a positive outlook, and thrive in the face of life's challenges. Taking action on your goals is the bridge that connects your dreams and aspirations to reality. No matter how grand your vision or how well defined your plans may be, nothing will change unless you take consistent, deliberate action toward achieving them. Those without action remain mere wishes. It is through purposeful steps that you transform intentions into tangible outcomes. Taking action is a commitment to yourself and to your future, and it is the first essential step toward turning your ambitions into accomplishments. The process of taking action begins with clarity. Before you move, ensure that your goals are specific, measurable, and aligned with your values. The clearer you are about what you want to achieve, the easier it is to break down the path to success into actionable steps. Clarity provides direction, reducing the overwhelming feeling that often accompanies large goals and turning them into manageable tasks. Once you know what you want to achieve, outline the smaller steps needed to get there and set deadlines to keep yourself accountable. Taking action is also about consistency. It's easy to start strong, but sustaining momentum is what truly makes a difference in achieving long-term goals. Even on days when motivation is low or obstacles arise, it's important to keep moving forward, even if it's in small increments. Consistency builds progress, and each small step brings you closer to the end result. Over time, these seemingly small actions compound, resulting in significant achievements. By committing to daily or weekly actions, you stay engaged with your goals and prevent stagnation or procrastination from setting in. Another key to taking effective action is overcoming the fear of failure. Often the reason people hesitate to take action is because they're afraid of making mistakes or not succeeding. This fear can be paralyzing, keeping you from making the first move or taking the next step. However, every action, even if it doesn't lead to immediate success, is a learning opportunity. Failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to better understanding, refinement, and growth. Embrace the idea that mistakes are a natural part of the process and that each setback is an opportunity to learn and adjust your approach. Taking action is also about being flexible and adaptable. While it's important to stick to your plans, you also need to be open to change and adjust your strategies as needed. Sometimes the original path you envisioned may not be the most efficient or effective. Staying open to feedback, adjusting your course, and experimenting with new methods can keep you on track toward your ultimate goal. This flexibility ensures that you're not rigidly attached to one idea of success, but are willing to evolve as you learn and grow. Accountability is another crucial aspect of taking action. Sharing your goals with someone who can hold you accountable, whether it's a mentor, friend, or coach, provides an extra layer of motivation and discipline. Knowing that someone else is aware of your goals and progress can help you stay committed, even when challenges arise. It's important to regularly check in with yourself or your accountability partner to ensure that you're staying on course and making the necessary adjustments to keep moving forward. Time management plays an essential role in taking action. Often people don't take action on their goals because they feel they don't have enough time or are overwhelmed by everything that needs to be done. Breaking your goals into smaller tasks and scheduling them into your day can eliminate this feeling of being overwhelmed. Prioritize your tasks based on importance and urgency and focus on completing them one step at a time. Time management allows you to maximize your efforts, ensuring that you stay productive and avoid procrastination. Lastly, taking action involves maintaining a positive mindset. Even when things don't go as planned, a positive attitude allows you to stay focused on the bigger picture and continue moving forward. Celebrate your small wins and progress along the way, and don't be too hard on yourself when things get difficult. A mindset of gratitude and optimism makes it easier to stay motivated and committed to your goals, even when faced with obstacles. Ultimately, taking action on your goals is about being proactive, persistent, and resilient. It's about staying focused on your vision while being flexible enough to adjust as needed. Each step you take moves you closer to your destination, and the more you act, the more momentum you build. By consistently taking action, you create the conditions for success and demonstrate to yourself that your dreams are within reach. In conclusion, taking action on your goals is the defining factor that separates aspirations from accomplishments. It's not enough to simply dream, plan, or hope for success. True progress is made through consistent, deliberate action. By maintaining clarity, overcoming fear, staying flexible, and managing your time effectively, you create a path forward, no matter the obstacles that may arise. Accountability and a positive mindset further empower you to stay committed to your vision while embracing setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you've envisioned. Remember, success is built one action at a time, so take that first step and keep moving forward, knowing that every effort you make brings you one step closer to turning your dreams into reality.